Hines, the Director of Community Empowerment at Midtown Cleveland. I wish you a blissful and lovely Valentine's Day, and I hope you understand how much your existence matters. On this Valentine's Day, I hope you love on you. Love the things that make you great. I hope you reflect on all of the things that you are because there's nothing that you aren't. Know that your self love is so valuable. That's something worth celebrating. Our team at Midtown Cleveland, 12 Literary Arts, and the Huff Youth Advisory Board would like to celebrate you also.
Love is friendship, persistence, hate resistant. It's equidistant to the space between us and God. So the words I love you is the language of angels. And we abandon it for sport. We call his name and close the door when it comes. Stranded, love looks for a home. We've tried to make it turn it into a trend, but when real meets love, there's no end to its reign. SWV, rain down that living water for 6 months, 2 times a year, please. For me, rain down into 2 cups of tea. For you, 1, for me, 1. Holy water may feel good, but it doesn't always taste that way, so let us put some honey in our cups when we're not being good friends to each other. Or maybe some chamomile to ease the weight of each other's burdens. Or maybe some peppermint for when we lose touch of what makes us tick. Maybe even some ginger for when honesty is the next step in this. Honestly, love has so many flavors and nuances that it doesn't need any sugarcoating. It lives in the raw resource of God. So every time I say I love you, please refer to 1 Corinthians 13 so that you know I mean what I say. So that you know what I mean in every taste, in every personification. Let love reverberate until it's in our innate nature. To love you every day is a gift. To love yourself is a gift. To love every moment, whatever it may be, is a gift. That's why we call it the present. Love, so misunderstood. Love, so misbranded. Love, so undecided to the point where I can't stand it. Love is the divine. Love is God. Love is a muscle. Love is 1 Corinthians 13. To love yourself is to love someone else. The essence of love is both. Love is a lifestyle. Love is his poem Deconstructed. Love is reconstruction. Love is a priority. I know I went off on a tangent, but I hope that answered your question.
They're gone. They're all gone. Everyone you care about. Who's gonna save you now? You can't save yourself.
How long have you been in here? Doing nothing? Why can't you just get up and do something? I can't believe you. I thought you were going to amount to something, but you're just a constant disappointment.
Who are you really? I've never seen you. How could I love someone I don't know? You're just a collage of other people's hard work.
Everywhere that I go, everywhere that I be, if you were not surrounding me with your energy, I don't wanna be there, don't wanna be anywhere, any place that I can feel you. I just wanna be near you. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. Oh, sometimes it gets unhealthy. We can't be by ourselves. We will always need each other. Yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. I just want you to know that if I could, I swear I'd go back. Everything all better. Ooh. that you say, it's the way that you pray. Pray on my insecurities. I know you're feeling me. I know sometimes I do wrong, but hear the words of this song. When I go, I don't stay gone for long. Don't know what's going on. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. Sometimes it gets unhealthy. We can't be by ourselves. We'll always need each other. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. I just want you to know that if I could, I swear I'd go back, make everything all better. And I'm coming back home to you. And I'm coming back home to you. I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home to you. I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home to you. I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home to you. I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home to you. I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home to you. I'm coming back home. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. Sometimes it gets unhealthy. We can't be by ourselves. We'll always need each other. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. I just want you to know that if I could, I swear I'd go back, make everything all better. Ooh.
Your heart can't help the things it longs for. When you can't stop thinking about the things that bring you joy, you know that joy that makes the obstacles you encounter on your journey worth juggling, you get the gist of it. So why not let your heart pump your precious purpose? It beats slower when you kill the life it tries to bring you. It speaks fluent BPM, beats per miracle, so you can dance with your desires to the rhythm it beats against your chest. Maybe our heart resides in our chest because that's where the treasure lies. Pirates go searching for the very thing we already have. But we compress our compass when our compassion is lacking for ourselves. There's no point in a purpose, pleasure, or passion if all it does is peel back pieces of a person to the place where not even a soul lives there, or at least one that feels safe. So whenever your heart heats up every time you hunger for something, allow it to bring you harmony. For your heart speaks fluent BPM, beats per miracle over any minute, because the experiences you have in this life will always outweigh the time.
This poem is called I Love Black People. You know how people say they love candles, but they really mean they love the way they smell when they burn? Find some sick, excited peace in watching the body of the candle droop down under the weight of itself. You love candles. When they burn, their scents are so strong, their light is so illuminating. Watching the flame flick over the wick is so exciting. There's nothing better than the way the flame beats at the candle, right? Leaves no choice but to soften, liquefy, bend over, surrender. You love candles. You could breathe in the smoke of their burning bodies all day. You love candles. I've seen you weeping over a candle burning out for the last time. A puddle, a burning nub of a wick. So sad seeing a candle gone, but not sad enough to reach down and try to snuff out the flame. In fact, that flame was what made it so beautiful in the first place, wasn't it? You love candles, so you buy another, and you light another, and another, and you consume, and consume, and consume, and we burn, and we melt, and we burn, and we melt, and we burn, and we melt, and repeat.
She was a dream so vivid with eyes closed. Sometimes exhilaration took over before you could open them. Her heart was fragile, and she allowed everyone to touch it. Then her heart hindered her heaven and harmed her harshly. Her heart became a molded green, a lifeless red. Her love was unseen. She was so soft, yet her cells kept her locked up in tainted love. Her biology knew no hate, and it wasn't sometimes, but all times she felt like she had to get away. She had to run away. She had to, because it was the only thing she knew how to do at the time. She felt as filthy as swine, a parasite even God all warned us to stay away from. Then she became so self-centered. She finally began to love herself. What others deemed as self-centered, she deemed as finally centering herself. She aligned herself on the equator of peace, where no person could puncture her pretty, not face, not petite, but her being. You couldn't break her peace, even if she was a puzzle. Her love couldn't die, but her heart knew how to fight any pathogen a person tries to put on her. She was never perfect, but perfect by nature, because erosion made a rose in the Garden of Eden. You couldn't tell her heaven was a mystery somewhere in the sky, only awarded to her after she died, because she dies alive every day, becoming a better version of herself. And at that point, the taste of death started to have some flavor. And a brand new heaven waited for her each and every time she died. 6 feet deep felt like 6 extra hours of sleep, and even daylight couldn't time the savings her new beginnings brought her, because she died so many times her death became timeless. You could call death a savior, a favor from God. Regardless of her mistakes, the spiritual skin she shedded became a new layer of serenity. And as society side-eyed the signature she made in the world, she kept writing whatever wonderland she wanted to wander in.
Last week, I wrote a poem that I didn't need to apologize for. Called it Peace Offering to a World I Was Already at Peace With. Called it Rippleless River. Last week, I wrote a poem, then took out everything I wanted to say. Took the stripped, scripted skeleton left over on the page and folded it into a bow. Called it Beautiful. Last night, I sliced my heart out of my chest with a pocket knife and held it over my notebook. Watched the drops of blood plop on the page and then swirl in my cursive. Raw and filthy. I called it truth. I called it not caring who it hurt as long as I could call it truth. Called it ugly. Called it mirror. Last night, I reworked my reflection into the woman I should have been all along. Dared to call her poetry. Dared to gift her attitude. Last night, I wrote a poem, and I'm not sorry. Call it love. Call it hate. Call it liberation. Call it mine. It's mine.
I did that. I told you I was gonna use the next great one.
I feel good about that one. There's no awkward page turn.
I think it's better than the last one. I think I can give that a 9.
That's exactly about that one. I feel really good about that one, but I just want to see what it looks like.